So, I know it's really popular right now to hate on Christopher Nolan because of Tenet. I haven't seen Tenet, so I don't actually know how bad it is, and I will never see Tenet. But I I never could get into any of his movies. They always drove me nuts. And the thing that always drove me nuts about them is the thing that everyone's making fun of Tenet for. So I'm kind of confused because I was always just like, that's how his movies always were. I guess he just kind of brought it up to 11 in that movie. I I've watched so many of his movies, man. Like the only one I think I haven't really watched is Dunkirk, and I sort of planned to watch it, and I don't even know why. I assume because it's a war movie, it might be different than his other ones. And I heard the practical effects in it were really good. And I'm kind of a sucker for that kind of stuff, especially with World War II stuff, or World War One for that matter. But yeah, I mean, like the Prestige, which everyone's always freaking out about. I don't understand it. I mean, I thought it was kind of hard movie to watch. It had weird editing, and like the way the lens looked or something. It just didn't look very good. And then the ending was so fucking dumb. The trick itself in the Prestige is so stupid. Like, a guy walks in one area and then walks into another area, and this is supposed to wow the crowd, when literally no one would care, because they'd just be like, oh, it's a look-alike. Like, literally no one would give a shit. No one would be impressed. It's too stupid. I, I just, I'm just not understanding how they made this movie around a trick that makes zero sense, that no one would believe for even a minute, because there's no plausibility to it. So you're just gonna assume that it's like a twin or a look-alike no matter what the person says. Um, yeah, it's like if I was sitting here and then, I walked into the bathroom that's right next to me, and then as soon as I walked in the bathroom, the upstairs door opened, and I walked back down, you'd be like, oh, obviously, this person just looks a lot like the other person. You wouldn't get chills from that or something. It, it's weird that that screenplay made it through. Um, I guess like with Memento, I thought that was alright when I first saw it. That's probably the only one I ever thought was okay. And even that kind of dragged a little bit at certain points. But I actually thought that one was okay. Um, all the Batman movies I don't really like. I thought Batman Begins was okay. Okay, so I guess I could say that. I thought that one was okay. He wasn't talking in that horrible voice yet. I just can't get behind Dark Knight. And people seem to adore that movie. And I just don't understand why. I mean, it's just kind of goofy to me. I thought Commissioner Gordon and the Joker were really well done, but I mean, the actual Batman was just lame, and I thought a lot of the writing was pretty bad, and yeah, I just whatever. Like the thing is, people say that about Dark Knight Rises, and I thought it was literally the exact same quality as Dark Knight. It's just, if anything, I thought Dark Knight Rises was actually slightly more entertaining because it just seems like more shit happened. Um, and then you have things like Inception, which I seriously do not get Inception. I was like the slow mo. Oh my god, that one scene where it's like the dream inside a dream, and like they're slow falling in the car, and they keep showing that while something else is happening in another dream, it's like slow mo in this dream, and it's like Yeah, we get it, man. Like, you can stop establishing this. I think he established it for 20 minutes straight. And I was just like, please end. And then it did. And I was like very happy. Um, what other movies did he have? I don't know. Oh, and then Interstellar. Yeah, whatever. Uh, everything has been said about Interstellar, I'm pretty sure. All the mumblecore stuff is 100% accurate, which people are finally pointing out. It seems like no one used to point that out. I know everyone's pointed it out, and it's just like, this guy cannot mix audio, or whoever he's hiring to mix audio can't do it. Because, if you literally can understand a character in like 3 lines, it's time to ADR that shit. It's time to do something. I mean, like, you don't just leave it like that and just go figure it out. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think Tenet finally, it's almost like suddenly people are agreeing with me, and that never happens with movies. Usually everyone's like, this movie you like sucks, and this movie I like is awesome, and I just disagree. But yeah, there's my super not unique hot take on Christopher Nolan right now. See ya.